How you doing, James?
How are you, Brian?
Very good. How's everything today?
Pretty good. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I just got off the phone with some other guy, Roger Sales.
Uh-huh. Another interview?
Yeah. How's the weather up there in New Jersey?
Raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's warm, but it's raining, you
Are you
know.
gonna be able to make it to Mohegan Sun?
I'm not sure. What's the date?
19th of December.
Possibly. I'll find out if I could get off work then, and if I can, I'll come down.
That would be great.
You know.
Yeah.
So, how's everything going today?
Pretty good. Not bad.
How's the weather there?
Very good.
Yeah, lucky.
It hardly ever sucks here.
Right, right. Wow. Now you started, your career, I guess, in Connecticut and stuff. Yet you still go back to Connecticut to play shows. Is that kind of like a gift or like a payback?
It's kind of like it's one of the things I really enjoy most because I actually my time playing in the clubs in Connecticut were some of my best moments. The audience is there, look, they're my friends. I know these people. I grew up with them, so I actually enjoy going back there.
Cool, cool, cool. Do you when you do a set there, is it any different than your normal set when you're on the road?
Well, sometimes you test the waters with certain songs to see what's going on. It's like warm up shows. Although Mohegan Sun is not a warm up show, Daniel Street was more like just being able to test things out. Especially for me, it was a chance for me to test out after my surgery. I wasn't sure. I had to cancel my tour because I didn't feel I was up to it. So for me, it was a place where I trusted that I could be myself, and if I screwed up, that would be the place to do it.
Right, right.
More forgiving.
Cool, cool. Now, do you ever get tired of the questions about Jafri or Simmons label or anything?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would never get tired of things that actually helped me to progress in my life. Yeah.
Cool, cool. Do you have any input with Greg at all at this time?
Well, yeah, we spoke maybe a month ago, and he was calling me about some record that was released on Cleopatra Records. It had like all these outtakes of what we did. Um, but there were demos,
Right.
and he was curious about how that came about and who put the deal together. It wasn't something I put together. I believe Laney did, but he wanted to know about it because no one ever called him on it. But the
Right.
reason why they didn't call him is because there was none of anything that he wrote.
Right. Right.
So,
Wow. Now, I mean, the past couple albums were phenomenal. Same as the early days and stuff. Cartesian Dreams is probably one of my favorites and stuff like that.
mhm.
When you go through so many good songs, is there any particular song, yourself you like to sing live?
Yes, absolutely. Uh, the songs that I like to sing live are usually the most challenging to record. Um, Cartesian Dreams was one of the songs that I love doing live because, first of all, I really think it's a very very strong song, but it's also it took a lot to get it to that point. So it means a lot more to me than say it was put together very quickly and came out just the way we liked it. But Cartesian Dreams took about 2 weeks to put it all together. So songs like that, I think you appreciate more when you play live.
Cool, cool, cool. Now, starting in 2012, you'd be hitting overseas, Germany, Austria, every place. You're,
Hmm.
you're you're playing and stuff. How's it feel like eating in different countries and basically living out of a suitcase?
Well, the living out of a suitcase part is probably my least favorite thing to do. When I was 25, 26, 27, it was easy to do. Now I have to have a nice hotel room to sleep in. That's probably the biggest stipulation that we have on tour is that we have a good accommodations. because the older you get, you need to recharge. You
Right.
know, we can't sleep on stages anymore. There were times we used to sleep in the nightclub in the early days, not House of Lords, but in my days with Eyes, stuff like that. So hotels are very important, and being able to sleep and relax, get yourself recharged for the next day. A lot of traveling.
Cool, cool. What about eating in different countries? You have any particular favorites or anything like that?
Well, for me, it's Italy, and it's just the. It's funny when we have catering in our rider. The only place we don't have catering is Italy, because believe it or not, the venues will have people to actually cook for you right there. And you can't have anything better than that. And everything is completely made for you right on the spot. And it's like 9-course meals. It's ridiculous. So I would have to say yes, Italy.
That's great. Now your last, couple albums have been on Frontiers Records. How they treat you there?
They're awesome. They really do treat us well. And not just us, but I think pretty much all the bands that are on there. I'm sure everyone has their own stories, but for me, an incredible experience working with them. They're pretty strong in their marketplace, and no one really can touch them at this point.
Right, right. Big Money just was released in 2011. How's that going?
Well, Big Money was released in February. I was following the Billboard charts. It entered the Billboard charts somewhere at 70 in the U.S., if you can believe that.
Wow.
So
Cool.
that's the first one that charted.
Great, great, great. So what is James Christian asking for Christmas?
Plugins. I'm a very easy guy to shop for because I spend probably 8 hours a day in the studio. So I'm always looking at the new and bigger and better things that are out there to improve, because now you're recording records, you're recording them on your own. You don't have studios to do it in. So I'd like to have the best of everything that I possibly can afford.
Right. Wow.
So yeah, plugins. I always tell my daughter, if you want to get me something, I'll write you down a few things. And Robin benefits from the plugins because I record her records. So
Cool, cool. Um, she working on new material now, as with you?
yeah, she is. She's actually right. Well, actually, at this moment, this month, she's rehearsing. She's doing a concert called Rock Meets Classic in Europe,
Right.
and it's a very huge deal there. They usually play to arena sizes, from 8 to 10,000 people. And on the bill is Ian Gillian, Steve Lukather, Jimmy Jamison, Robin, a guy from Manfred Mann, and a 40-piece orchestra. So
Wow.
it's really a big deal. So she's getting prepared for that. And so that's pretty much consuming all her time right now.
Right, right. Didn't you say your daughter Olivia, I think I remember played violin?
No, she's a singer.
Singer. I knew it was something. I remember from the last interview she did something music. How's it going with her?
She just got accepted into a performing arts school.
Right.
So she's really happy. She's there now, and pretty much she really has a talent for stage and theater. Her thing is she doesn't want to be a rock singer. She wants to be a theater singer,
Right.
and she likes singing theater songs. So, and she's very good at what she does. So that's where her mindset is right now.
Cool, cool. When you're going to Europe and stuff like that, how much do you miss home?
Like you wouldn't believe. It's really hard. The thing that keeps me from not thinking about it is the fact that we're constantly traveling. We're constantly doing something. If we're not doing a meet and greet, we're driving. If we're not driving, we're sleeping. And if we're not sleeping, we're playing. So everything is, pretty much keeps you really busy. So
So
the
how?
only,
Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
uh, the only time that you really get a chance to think about it is when you put your head on a pillow, and the time it takes you to get to sleep. Then you can really start thinking about things.
Wow. So how's Jimmy Bell doing and BJ?
BJ's awesome as always, and Jimmy Bell is just happy to be coming out and doing this next tour with us. Because he had to miss the last one,
Right.
and he's a powerhouse. You know, if you've never seen him live, you need to just see that aspect of the band, because he's very intimidating as a guy, a presence on stage with a left-handed guitar, and what he does with it is just pretty amazing.
Cool, cool. Well, James, thanks again for the interview. We met up a couple times, had a great time at Rocklahoma a couple years back,
I
and
remember. Yeah, I do remember.
it was awesome.
Well, I hope we'll see you again soon. It would be great to see you with Mohegan.
Hopefully I can make it. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay, Brian.
Bye bye.
Take care.